Cycling for a fly fisher, in my opinion, is the best exercise you can do for a holistic workout. And when I say holistic, I mean mind, body, and soul. And that's because, for me anyway, cycling goes way, way back. For me, my love affair with bikes started in the middle of the 1960s. Growing up in the small town of Weslaco, Texas, it meant freedom. It meant being able to get out of the house, go downtown, rummage through the hardware stores, and get away. Today, it's the most holistic exercise I do and that I can think of doing to affect my mind, my body, and my soul. Let me tell you why. I remember quite clearly my first bike. It was a institutional bike, painted all orange, like Chevrolet engine block orange, with a metal seat. Very, very painful, but that is the bike that went from training wheels to no training wheels. Thankfully, my grandparents were paying attention, and I got a Schwinn 3-speed from Captain Kangaroo advertisements on TV. So as you can tell, my memory of bicycling back then up to today sticks. It holds. The reason for that is that it's in my mind. It's in my soul as far as the idea and the ideals of riding, going farther with the same amount of energy that it would take to go a short distance if you were a runner or a walker. I do integrate walking into my holistic workout, but cycling just gets you further down the road. So if you think about cycling as a holistic exercise, there's the mind of it. Your mind is on the road, you're thinking about riding, or whatever else is going on, other than just the workout. It's a multifaceted workout. It works you for your cardio, for your endurance, your leg strength, which I've talked about in past Wholistic Fly Fisher videos and stories on TexasFlycaster.com. And cycling works out your upper body too. There's not hardly a bike that we ride, especially as men, that we're not leaning over and we've got our arms on the bars, the handlebars, right? Well, that strength that it takes to hold your body up and off, or to stand up in the saddle and pump up a hill, that works your upper body. And you know, as men also, most of us have a larger upper body than our mid and lower, well, hopefully than our middle body and our lower body. So that's where the weight is in our body, and that's what we're having to pull on off the handlebars. So your upper body will gain strength too. I find that the quickest way to burn out on a new exercise is to jump in with both feet, full force from 15,000 feet. What you want to do is take it slow and build yourself back up. If you're a cyclist, or you want to ride roads, or you want to ride gravel, build yourself up slowly. Do not try to go Top Gun into it, because it will burn you out and you will walk away and your bike will just sit there. Secondly, you're going to want a riding partner, probably. If you could get someone to ride with you, it'll make those longer trips a lot less boring, those longer rides a lot less boring, and it will give you a layer of safety that solo riders like me do not have. And safety nowadays is just right around the corner. Some of these roads, as you can see, are loaded with treacherous conditions and treacherous drivers, so beware. Alright, Holistic Fly Fishers, I appreciate you watching this video and taking the time to listen to what I have to say about cycling. For me, it's a spiritual thing, and I just really want you guys to get some kind of enjoyment out of it as well, if it's possible. I know that you have to take into account your medical situations, whatever they might be. Not everybody can ride a bike, but for me, I thought it was a little like, every time I get on my bike, it's like a flashback to when I was a kid, you know, and going back to Weslaco, Texas, down there, flat roads, flat streets, on a grid, and I just go right back to about 1966 and those days. Man, can you believe it's been so long ago? Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Ask questions if you have them. Like and subscribe if you want. And we'll see you next time.